What's up, guys? This is Frank M Tech here, and today we're going to talk about why you should pay diagnostic and why you should pay your mechanic the way he should get paid. For your DIY guys, for your customers and your potential customers, you should watch this video and let you know why. Alright guys, so let's get this rolling. Hold on 1 second. You hear that? Oh, it's the cops. I'm out. Yo, you guys see the cops? Nah? Alright, good. Alright, cool. I got away. We're good, so we can make another video. Sounds good. Alright, guys. This video is basically about not running away from the cops. Nah, this video is gonna be about why you guys should pay for your basically pay your mechanic, your diagnostic fees, and your labor rate. Why am I doing this video? Reason why I'm doing this video is I can't see nothing. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, we good now. I can actually see. Alright, peoples. So basically, I'm making this video so people can understand why we should pay our fees, our diagnostic fees, our labor fees, and all the other fees, shop fees, and everything else. More if anything, the labor fees and the diagnostic fees. A lot of people feel like we shouldn't even get paid for those fees. Why? Because they feel like it's no need. It is a need. We don't get appreciated enough as being the mechanics. Alright guys, you guys should know what I'm talking about. Meaning, imagine when the customer comes in, you tell them you gotta check for the car, there's a diagnostic fee, follow with that check, and people don't want to do that. They ended up going to AutoZone, Advance Auto, or something else, or some other place, parts place, where they check the check engine light for free, but they actually pull the codes for free. That's all they do. That's all they do. And they give you a big list and run down the list, and it says what it could be. In reality, I had a customer that came from Advance Auto. He paid for all the parts all the way straight down, spent about $700. In reality, it was actually a wire that was actually messed up. When he spent about $150 with me, he ended up spending almost $700, $800 in parts just to fix his car. In reality, peoples, you couldn't avoid that big, huge amount of money that he spent. He could have really avoided if he would have came to me and paid for my diagnostic fee. Peoples, you have to understand, you guys that do DIY guys, your customers and potential customers that come to me or whoever, you have to understand, we pay a lot of money on our tools to check on your car. Not only that, on the technician side, the actual, as I am also, as an owner, is I do pay a lot also to get schooling, my tools, scanners, information that I have to get basically the diagnostic procedure to check the vehicle, scanners, a bunch of stuff. It comes into that stuff, and I feel like we don't get appreciated enough. That it's to a point that they don't owe us that money, or they don't want to pay us that money. They can go somewhere else and get it a lot cheaper. You can go anywhere else and get it a lot cheaper. That's perfectly fine. But when you come to a place or a legitimate business where you're going to end up taking your car to, they're going to charge you a good fee. It's the same thing as a doctor. We're just like doctors. The only thing is different between me and the doctor is a doctor can kill one person. I can kill a whole family. So that's one thing that I got told to me, and it stuck with me for life. And it still stick with me, because in reality, I can definitely kill a whole family if I fucked up in anything I do. My job is a lot more important when I work on somebody's car, because that's what I think about. I think about the customer and their family. So, alright, another thing too is, like, we as mechanics, we're specialized in a lot of little things. And it's hard to actually explain to you. And give me 1 second, let's go to the engine bay and I'll explain to you a lot more better. Alright guys, this is basically what I'm coming out to engine bay. As you guys can actually see an engine bay, I got the light underneath so you guys can see. Alright, we need to have a whole bunch of knowledge so we can actually deal with this car in a bunch of variety of ways. Alright, if you look at the cooling system, right there, the cooling system, what is that? If you expect it to something else, plumbing. Guys that do plumbing, they get paid really good. We do a lot of plumbing for heating and cooling. Not only that, is the AC also. We deal with the whole AC system and everything else that goes into the vehicle. And not only that, what else that we actually have to deal with when we have to deal with it? You see all these wires. All these wires, we got to figure out everything else. Like you actually can see all the wires and everything else. Basically, that is actually electrical work. We have to understand, or we have to know how to work on electrical work. Sensors, we got electrical wires, we got valves, we got solenoids, we got all this other stuff that's controlled by electrical. Not only that, we got plumbing, we got electrical, we got HVAC, we got a whole bunch of stuff here that we have to understand. We need to get paid for what we know. We got 3 areas that we supposed to be specialized in, so we know what we're doing, so we can actually check your car and check your vehicle. As you guys can see, like if you guys are known to this spectrum right here, as you can see, this is the engine bay. We have to figure out, we have a check engine light, and what we have to do with a check engine light, we have to figure it out. That's basically computer work. That's another thing that we have to deal with, computers. So we deal with computers, we deal with programs, we deal with a bunch of stuff. We deal with a lot of different stuff. People that don't ever see nothing underneath the engine bay, this is what it looks like. It looks like a bunch of stuff all smashed in together that we have to figure out. There's a bunch of sensors, bunch of wires, bunch of plumbing, bunch of AC, bunch of everything that we have to figure out what is wrong with this vehicle. Not only that, we have to get into the actual vehicle, internal wise, meaning pistons, valves, and all this other stuff, to actually find out if something else is wrong internally. And we also do engine, how you can say, restoration, building, checking, diagnostic, all within internal engines also. And I want to let you guys know, we actually deal with the lights, we deal with everything else. We deal with a whole bunch of stuff, interior stuff. What we look at when you look at an interior, sorry about this car, but it's a little bit dirty, but still, you look at the interior stuff. We got the steering wheel, we got the airbags, we got the radio, we got the gauge clusters, we got the seat belt, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Not only that, we got the brakes we got to deal with. Definitely got to do with the brakes. Doors not working, we got to go inside the doors. If the sunroof is not working on top, right on top over here, we have to deal with that also. Alright guys, basically as I pointed out to you guys, that we have to be known, like me, myself, and I. What I have to understand and what I have to know is plumbing, electrical, heating, and air conditioning. Basically, that's HVAC. And the guys that does electrical, they get paid very, very well, way better than us. Plumbers get paid well, very well, also way better than us. People that does HVAC, basically heating and cooling for your house and everything else, which we deal with also. They get paid very well, more than us, and we know all that stuff within the vehicle plus more. We should get paid for what we know, our knowledge, and we know our worth, as we can say. I know what my worth is. I know how much I'm worth. I know how much is my hourly rate. You guys gotta pay my hourly rate. That's how it is, and that's what you guys need to do. DIY guys, customers, and potential customers, that's what you have to do. You really need to understand to a point where we do spend a whole bunch of money. And not only that, all right? It's to a point when we have to check engine light. I got the Volkswagen over there. I gotta check engine light. So I gotta check engine light. What I have to do, I gotta pull out a scanner. Then I figure out it's a misfire. Then I have to pull out some sockets and some wrenches so I can pull coil out, and I gotta pull a spark plug. So I gotta take out the spark plug wrench, and then I gotta figure out all the other stuff. And I gotta figure out a whole bunch of stuff so more tools gets out. Right there, the scanner itself is about $6,000, $7,000, depending what scanner you're looking for. Then you're taking out wrenches, ratchets, sockets, and all that stuff. You're looking about more money, and you're looking about God knows how much money did you spend on that. Then you got to get specialty tools on top of that to get out the socket, depending on which motor you have. Then you know, your $100 is not covering my how you can say tools. It's helping me to pay for my tools, basically to help you to check out your cars. I'm not a dealership, so I don't need to buy one tool, one software to check out your vehicle. And that's another thing, software. I have to go into my scanner, and that's the software that I have to pay that comes with the scanner. I spend a lot. Not only that, I gotta go to another software to figure out wiring diagrams, diagnostic procedures, and all the other stuff. That's a big, like, I can tell you this for now, thousands of dollars that we spend just to check, you know, your car for like an hour for $100. $100 is really nothing, as you could say. $100 versus a couple $1,000s that I spend is really nothing. You know, we spend so much time. Not only that, our tools, our scanners, our information, also our education. You know, I still take classes. We pay for our classes. Some classes are to like $85 all the way down to $200, $300, to $500 as I've seen. You know, we take our classes so we can be up to date with the vehicles and vehicles information, so, and all the stuff that's coming out. You know, that's a big how you could say, that's a big amount of money that we're spending just so we can get our money for diagnostics. You know, people, please understand. All right, I know you feel like we're ripping you off. It's definitely not getting ripped off. We're getting ripped off. We're not getting paid for what we're supposed to be getting paid for. That's how it's in reality. That's how it is. But you know, the people that actually really appreciate us as mechanics and pay with no hesitation, and I have no problem paying because it has to be fixed and that's how it has to be done. Listen, I applaud you guys. I applaud those type of customers. Thank you very much for that support, that gratitude that you give me and everything else. I really appreciate that. Really, people, you really need to understand where we're coming from, all right? And I'm trying to show you guys where we're coming from, and all these mechanics that are out there. You know, I'm trying to help you guys the same way as I need help also to get paid. We all need to get paid. Reason why I'm doing this video is I get a lot of people that don't want to pay for their diagnostic fees, and you guys, well, customers need to pay for the diagnostic fees. Plain and simple, that's how it is. Pay for our hourly rate, that's how it is. You guys shop around, and when that happens, you get screwed. You come back to the same person that you started with, which the price is way too high, but the work is well done. And most of the time, the shops that you go to will actually recommend, like, shop like us, like me, and other shops that actually around the way that does good work. The cheaper shop will recommend us because we have the capabilities to do a whole bunch of more stuff than they can do. All right, not only brakes, oil changes, and tires and stuff like that. We do diagnostic, electrical. We do reprogramming. Some people do reprogramming. I don't do reprogramming just yet, but I'm planning to in the future. But I'm not. How I could say, it's not me. It's not worth me spending the money just yet. So, you know, it just like. People needs to understand. The customers need to understand, and everything else. When you go to AutoZone and get it for free, you're getting free stuff, and you're not getting the information you need. You're just getting like a big list of what you need. All right, guys. Let me stop rambling on. This is the video I'm trying to do. Hopefully, it came out good. You know, if you liked the video, smash the like button. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for coming out and checking my video out. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. Anytime I come out with a video, that notification would actually text you, email you, whatever it does, it emails you. And hold up and make sure, smash the like button, comment on the bottom, and make sure, do not run away from the cops like I did. I don't want to get caught though. I just want to make sure. Because after this video, I'm out, and I'm probably not going to see you guys again because I'm going to be locked up. Alright? Alright, guys. Peace out, and I'll talk to you on the next video.